Well, this one calls itself mediocrity, but will it show in our results? Jump in and find out. Yeah, this one's called the 424 Mediocrity PFS Turn. I think there are previous versions to this, but I don't really know them. I haven't really dug too far into them. It was tested out with Man City getting 98 whopping points. Insane. 104 goal differential. Well, we are going to test it out with our three teams of Liverpool and Aston Villa in the Premier League and our championship side of Ipswich Town, and we'll see how it works for them. But with all that said, let's just dive into the Premier League and see how it did. So we've been seeing this a fair bit lately. The last couple of tactics have had Liverpool in first, Aston Villa in second, and not too far apart from each other. This seemed to work like a charm. Granted, Aston Villa's only 6 points higher than Tottenham, so something happened during the season, but still Liverpool on top, 101 goals for, 117 for Aston Villa, through the roof. 90 points, 92 points. It seemed to work. But sticking with Liverpool, since they're on tops of the table, they had a phenomenal domestic cup run. Carabao Cup final in extra time against Manchester United, 4-2 with the win. FA Cup final against Sheffield United gets there, wow, but 4-0 for another trophy. And let's just make it a perfect 4 out of 4. The Europa League final, 1-0 over Marseille. So yeah, I would call this a pretty fantastic season, wouldn't you? I mean, look at all that silverware. So, I mean, you've got the green there, which is nice to see, no question about it. But 27 goals for Salah, 23 for Nunez and Jota, assists 19 for Trent, 17 for Robertson, an average rating Salah with only a 7.32. Interesting. Switching over to Aston Villa's domestic cups, you can see they're out against Liverpool 1-4 in the Carabao Cup fourth round. They get to the FA Cup quarters but lose 5-3 against Sheffield United. What on earth was Sheffield United doing? And they get to the Europa Conference League final, losing in extras 2-3 against Freiburg. So overall, I mean, the Premier League is really where it's at. The Conference League as well with a runner-up. But overall, I think you definitely could do a little bit better if you took control of this one yourself. Squad-wise, they've got the green, which is great to see. Goals, 28 for Diaby, 24 for Zaniolo. Assist, 22 for Digne. Very well done. And then Buendia gets up there with only a couple appearances, but Moussa Diaby with a 7.34. Data hub for Liverpool, it's funny that they're actually missing some of the goals, but through the roof attacking, they're doing a great job. Defensively, they did a fantastic job. No question about it. 2.66 goals per game is pretty nice. 0.58 conceded per game and 0.75 XG against is very well done. Aston Villa's data hub, very nice to see. All that attacking. They've got the goals, so no question about it. Defensively, they look a little bit better than usual, but they still have probably some woes. Yeah, 1.08 conceded per game and then 1.01 XG against is very good for them. No question about it. They're usually up in like the 1.2s, but here, fantastic. If they had, again, I keep saying this, if they have a better back line, that could bring down quite a bit, but 3.08 goals per game is fantastic. Premier League stats, Liverpool with 2.42 points per game, 2.37 for Aston Villa. Most goals, 117 for Aston Villa. They really had the attacking side through and through. Liverpool with 101, interesting. I just find that interesting that Liverpool's attack wasn't up to snuff. But fewest shots against, Liverpool with 259, Aston Villa with 317. Most possession, 56% for Liverpool, 55 for Aston Villa. Most dribbles made, Liverpool making the list with 615. Most shots for Liverpool in first was 683, 626 for Aston Villa. When it comes to Ipswich Town, though, we don't need any question marks on this one. 122 goals, 115 points. They stormed the league, no question about it. I mean, look at this sea of green. It is insane. But you do have the Carabao Cup. Where was it? 2-6 against Manchester United out there in the semi-final second leg. And then FA Cup fifth round against Everton. But they finished the season pretty darn strong. So overall, fantastic championship. This is probably one of their best championship seasons ever. Carabao Cup, they did a great job just losing handily to Manchester United. But overall, though, I would still take this season. Definitely. Squad-wise, not a lot of green, but I guess more than usual, so I'll take it. But 25 goals for Hurst, 20 for Connor Chaplin, assists 20 for Leif Davis, and average rating, of course, Leif Davis with a 7.36. Championship stats, 2.5 flat points per game for Ipswich in first. Most goals, 122, very well done. Fewest shots against in second with 346. Most possession, 56%. Most dribbles made in sixth with 728. And most shots were in first with 844. So the tactic itself: sweeper keeper in defend, fullback on the left and the right in attack, ball playing defenders in the central spots in defend, 2 DMs in support, an inside forward in attack on the left, an inside forward in support on the right, pressing forwards in support up front. Attacking mentality: in possession, attacking width is narrow, approach plays pass into space, focus play down the left and the right, passing directness is shorter, tempo is higher, low crosses and run at defense. In transition, counter press, counter, distribute quickly and roll it out. And then out of possession, a high press line of engagement, a much higher defensive line, trigger press much more often, prevent your goalkeeper distribution, get stuck in, step up more, and invite crosses. So overall, how did it do for our 3 teams? I mean, we've seen the tactic before in various formations and various shapes and setups, but it worked very well, no question about it. Ipswich coming in first, 115 points, is through the roof. Liverpool and Aston Villa, 1 and 2. Again, we've seen it time and time again. The last couple of tactics have had it. I think we've seen higher than 92, but still through the roof, no question about it. Definitely want to check out. Out of the 4-2-4s, this is definitely towards the top of the list, but you could definitely do a lot better if you take control of this, do your own match shouts during a match, your own transfers, training, things like that, and you could see better results than this probably. But this one definitely worked. So I am Savvy FM, though, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.